get older, you can't stop getting older, right? And as you get older, you would think people um, will get wise as they age, but that's not always the case. Some people get older and they stay the same. They stay how they are. So if you have some and they stop allowing themselves to grow and to learn and to um, work through the issues and the things that they have uh, gone through, right? You would think someone will actually learn from the negative experiences or the experiences that they uh, didn't like to go through, right? You would think someone would learn from it, right? But there are people out there that they're gonna keep on going through the same things over and over and over again, and they're not gonna change. And that's why I just feel like all this, you know, with age comes wisdom. Yeah, it should be like that because um, you should be overcoming certain milestones, or you should be, setting certain goals, or you should be at least growing and learning from the experiences and the effed up things that are going on in life so that you could shed some light on someone else. But there's people out there that they're gonna go through things and they're not gonna, learn from it and grow and make a different decision, or even highlight some of the things that they've, like showing the younger generation how to do things necessarily different, or like to go about things different, because it's just a certain programming or mindset that certain people are in, and sometimes they stay stuck in that certain mindset or thought pattern that has not been conducive or better for them. I mean, that could better uh their situation, you know? Like I was saying on the live that I did for the Facebook, I was like, you have some women who in their 60s and they still going through the same things that they was going through, in their early 30s, late 20s, some people have gotten to certain patterns of behaviors that are destructive. There's people that's constantly that's constantly, like I was saying, like as people that's been, that's constantly getting evicted, like they're not paying their bills. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not paying your bills, so that means you ain't gonna have no place to stay. Okay. It's people out there they not really good at money management. Like it's a lot of things that you know people are not good at. It's some things I have, like certain weaknesses and certain things that I'm not good at, that I need to work on, that I acknowledge my flaws and my shortcomings. The difference is I'm willing to work on uh, my shortcomings and the things, my problems. I'm willing to come up with solutions for my problems and to uh, go head to head with whatever it is. It doesn't even matter how uncomfortable I feel about a situation. If I have to uh, go through something in order to grow and to move forward from that situation, then so be it. And that's what needs to be done. But a lot of times, people are not doing that. They're not doing that. You know? There's a lot of things that, younger women can learn from older women if they just speak and be open and honest about certain things. But, some people just act like certain things don't exist. They've grown accustomed to lying to themselves for so long that they believe the lie and they lying to other people. And that's just what it is. Like, if you see a young girl struggling, right? But see, I can't even say that because you know people could give out advice. That doesn't mean that people are going to take advice. Just like I'm over here talking about, uh being wise as you get older, right? I could be talking about that, and someone could continue to be immature. That's their business. That's their choice. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, yo, this is your life. You live your life how you want to live it. But that that phrase or that saying, oh, as you get older, you get wiser. I don't believe it. It's fake. It's a bunch of crap. Because there's some older people out there that, I wouldn't even leave my cat with because they so damn immature. And they're elder. There's some elders out there that act like little kids. I'm sorry. They're not teaching you nothing. There's a lot of older women out there. They're not teaching the younger generation nothing. And a lot of times people out there, they like to talk about all this stuff about, oh yeah, these kids are out of control. They don't listen to nobody. But who raising them? Like, like even with my generation, right? A lot of times, like when I was younger, they used to always talk about all this stuff about, oh yeah, these kids are out of control, da da da. Like always has something negative to say, right? But then you got to sit back and be like, yo, who raising these kids? Like, how you gonna complain, but you doing the raising? You bringing these kids up. You know what I'm saying? You bringing this generation up. A lot of people like, oh yeah, they don't like the way this, like the younger generation how they maneuvering, but who raised them? Come on now. Let's get that into like perspective. You know, it's like you don't want to teach someone the right way to go about something, but then you want to talk about them, bring them down to the ground rather than speaking to them like, what, sis, this decision that you making right now, it's not good. You're gonna regret it in the long run. You know how many, you know, you see young girls, right, making the same like people don't learn from other people's experiences is what I've learned is that for some odd reason, right, when people are going through what they're going through, it's like they feel like they the only ones going through it. And that's so far from the truth. That is so far from the truth. Like even like having an online community and just, you know, bringing awareness to certain things, could kind of switch up and change things. Um, once once there's some type of acknowledgement to it, you know what I'm saying? Like with a certain behavior, a certain pattern or whatever, right? And just bring some awareness to it and change it, man. Oh my god, am I yawning right there? I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay. I'm over here yawning. I ordered a microphone, so I should be getting a microphone. It should be coming today, but it's raining. Like I don't know where you guys are from, but where I'm at, it is raining, y'all. I'm on the East Coast too. They had like all the phones was going off. Like I was outside, felt like everybody's phone was going off with the the notifications for the floods and all that stuff, and it's just like certain highways is just a whole bunch of like, it's not even, they don't have a good uh like for the water to go down, like the sewage is just like a lot of stuff is clogged up, which is causing the flooding. Like they need to clean out these little, these pot, is it a pothole, I don't know, the water to go down on it, what is it called, the sewage, I think it is. I don't know. My mom went into like a little. It went into like a little brain fart, so I I forgot it. But yeah, it's raining over here. So I'm inside. I was like, yo, let me go live and talk about this, cause cause I'm tired of people just being fake. I just feel like there's just a lot of fake older women out there that they just guiding people nowhere. It's like, where you leading? What you got going on? You leading people nowhere, yo? You don't even have guidance for your own life. So how you going to lead some? Where you leading someone to? Some of us, we have to figure it out on our own. You know what I'm saying? This is our journey that we on in life, and we got to make it work for us. Like, ain't nobody going to push you or, go out their way to make sure that you good like you could, right? You got to make sure that you A1 first, that you good. You got to take care of yourself, and then take care of whoever you need to take care of. But thinking somebody else is going to guide you, or your life, or give you good advice. Some people just like to give out bad advice and negative advice because they want to see you uh be be effed up. They don't want to see you doing good. That's why I don't ask people for people's opinion. For what? What's the point of asking people for their opinion? Everyone, if you ask five different people their opinion on the same subject or the same matter, right? Let's say if you have a problem, you're looking for somebody from the outside looking in, and you're looking for a solution to your problem. You ask five people, you're going to get five different answers. And that's on everything, you know? So I just feel like, yeah, you got to tap into yourself, right? You do. You got to tap into whatever it is that you need to. Like, yeah, it's some women out there that have good intentions, that do uh want to see you doing well, but you need to have that for yourself first. You do. You do. Because at the end of the day, when ain't nobody else is there, who's going to be there? You going to be there. You know? Some people are just like, they not in your life for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They only in there for, a little while, but not like long term. Some people are there for long terms, but other people aren't. And when people leave your life, what you gonna do? Be sad? Do life stop when people leave your life? No, it keeps going. That's why you gotta motivate yourself and push yourself and do what you gotta do, right? Some people, they like to pray, you know, some people, like, they religious. Some people, they go out, they meditate, they do yoga. Some people go out in nature. Some people, like, uh go within. And some people like to write, they like to journal, they like to get stuff out. Some people like to talk, about the things that they're going through, and some people just don't want to talk about it. They just want to go about their daily routine or whatever. But you got to figure out what's gonna work for you, that's gonna keep you to keep pushing on, because ain't nobody gonna care. You got to make sure you good, because once you good, your family good. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait for somebody to give you wisdom. Go out there and acquire it. You know, there's so many books out here. Like, we could definitely learn anything that we want to learn. Okay, Google. Shoot, back in the day, I mean, they still have, libraries and encyclopedias and all that stuff, but whatever you want to learn, you can learn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me stop being silly. Let me get off of here because I really need to go to sleep. So I guess I'll go live later on. I really want to talk about some dream stuff. Like, I know this channel is for me to talk about the dreams, all things dreams, but I definitely want to talk about other stuff like hence this topic or whatever. But let me know in the comment sections, have you ever experienced, an older woman who was supposed to be guiding you and they was just on some fake ish, or just share your experience. Maybe you've had an older woman who guided you in the right way, who gave you good advice, right? Or maybe you had someone who didn't give you so much good advice, or maybe some older one was hating, or maybe it was a younger woman that was hating. Who knows? Share your experience. Comment below. Like this video or whatever. And I'm off of this because I'm tired.